Welcome. I'm Richard.
I'm Paul.
And this
He
is...
just kicked me.
Because you weren't quick enough, Paul, that's why.
Sunday chat!
I didn't say, did I?
Yeah,
I say
you said this is,
Oh.
and then I interrupted. I've got a hair, look. Look.
Good.
He's just been preening me for half an hour.
Because your hair was flash and you were looking like some aged rock star.
I wish I had the money of an aged rock star.
No, well, you certainly don't have the glamour, Paul. So thank you very much for joining us this lovely Sunday morning. Yes, it's Sunday morning.
Breezy. Breezy.
We've had another storm, haven't we? But more about that in a moment. So we wanted to say some thank yous first, but...
How do you do thank you?
Before we do, thank you. You don't need to slap your face when you do it, it's just thank you. And you say thank you whilst you do it. Thank you. That's it. It's not difficult, Paul. So, let me just reach down here and get our cups. Oh, look.
Little cups.
Elegant, beautiful cups with gorgeous designs. They were a gift. Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you very much, Gillian. Absolutely lovely.
And they were a gift purchased from Vivi's Kitchen Garden Shop.
I'm supposed to do that, aren't I?
Oh, God.
My finger's supposed to be up in the air.
Don't break the cup.
But if I do that, I'll break the cup.
Look, see, I can do it because I'm naturally posh.
Oh, you're very clever.
You see.
How does yours taste?
What have you given me?
Not the cup.
What
the
have you
tea.
given me?
Orange and something.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's not as nice as the orange zinger. Really.
Mine is roasted dandelion root.
It's disgusting.
It's really nice.
Ugh, I'm not eating a weed.
It doesn't smell great. It smells... Oh, he made me a pucker tea this week, didn't you? Ginger, honey and something.
Socks.
And it smelled and tasted of sweaty socks.
Although I wouldn't know what sweaty socks smells or tastes like, Paul. Thank you. So, other thank yous.
They are lovely. What's this one called? Primula. It's called Primula, this one. Because there's primulas.
It's lovely. Now let's move on from that. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you, bloody thank you. So, we also wanted to say thank you to Linda for the French beans Blue Lake.
Yes, thanks Linda for those.
Blue Lake.
Blue
Lovely.
Lake, yes.
Lovely.
Yeah. They were ones that I had looked at growing for this year, but because I thought we didn't have enough space, but now we've been offered some space on another plot to look after for a year.
Have we?
Haven't you read my February plot update, Richard?
Yes, I did.
Or watched, actually, not read, no, watched. Yeah, we've got some extra space, so I now know I can grow those, so thanks very much for those.
Oh, lovely.
And they were ones that Linda said, would you like these? And I went back and said, yes, that would be great, because we have so many seeds. We're actually giving seeds away to other community gardeners and community growing spaces at the moment because we have so many. So maybe best to check with us before you send us something, because yeah.
And thank you to Ernest for the lovely gift. Thank you.
And
Thank
Caroline.
you. Thank you.
Ernie and Caroline, thank you very much for that. Very helpful.
Hello to Christine. Hi, Christine. Hope you're okay. And what was the other one, Paul? Oh, you wanted to say thank you to Kelly of Kelly's Kitchen Garden.
Yeah. So the Cheeky Prince seeds went out this week on
Well, let me just stop you there, because if anybody doesn't know what the Cheeky Prince is,
Oh, yeah.
you may be new to our channel. If you are, welcome. Thank you. Bloody thank you. And...
Hello!
you turn into a leprechaun.
Hello! Oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be great to be a leprechaun for a day? Wouldn't it? All in green and dancing and things. That'd be going around the countryside going, hello! Hello! With those lovely little hats. Yeah.
It's very sad, isn't it, sometimes?
Maybe I could plant our potatoes on St. Patrick's Day dressed as a leprechaun.
Yeah.
Oh, where were we? Cheeky Prince.
So, if you don't know what the Cheeky Prince is, the Cheeky Prince is a pumpkin that Paul grew, which is a cross between an Cheeky Curry and a Crown Prince.
Crown Prince.
And we named it the Cheeky Prince. In fact, I think I named it, actually.
I think you did name it the Cheeky Prince.
Yeah. So, because I like to do things like that. It's like the Bitchy Litchies.
No, you did name the Bitchy Litchies.
Yeah, I did.
He did name the Bitchy Litchies. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
So, sorry, carry on. You were saying thank you to Kelly.
So yes, we posted. Kelly grew a really good Cheeky Prince last season,
And Chris.
and Chris in Canada actually grew another one. So we had her seeds.
Yeah.
Kelly had her seeds. We grew one which actually went orange very, very late, but we had those seeds as well. So those 3 sets of seeds have been sent out by Kelly and myself, and most of them are now gone. I think there's maybe about another 6 packets left. But yeah, they have gone mainly to the UK this time, and they have gone to the Netherlands and to America and to Canada. So it will be, and to Ireland, and Northern Ireland. So it will be interesting to see what we grow from these 2nd generation seeds this year. Because what we're hoping to do is sort of hybridise this Cheeky Prince from all of our subscribers, whether they be Kelly's or ours or joint subscribers or whatever.
Lovely.
So yes, so they're going to have a dedicated patch. Yeah, so there we are.
Good. That's absolutely lovely. So, storms.
Storms.
Storm Denise, or is it Denise? Dennis.
Who said it was Derek?
Dennis. I think Kelly said it was Derek.
It's Dennis.
It's Dennis, isn't it? Now, I know we've said it before, and you've probably seen the Valentine's Day special by now, and we discussed that.
We did.
You know what? Why not just take the glamour out of everything in life? The glamour's gone from train travel. The glamour has gone from air travel.
It's certainly gone from air travel.
And now you've taken away the glamour of a storm. Really?
What is the reason for them naming it?
It's a demographic thing. They want to capture
No.
the ordinary person's demographic.
No, but what I understand how they choose the names. What I'm wondering is, what is the point of naming the storms?
Well,
is it to make them feel
they've
more...
got to give it a name, haven't they? They've got to. They can't just say, oh, it's another storm coming in. They've got to record it. It's got to go down in historical records and all of that. But why not give them some glamorous names, for goodness sake?
Petunia.
Well, I was thinking more like
Delph.
Bond girls. Storm Pussy Galore. Storm Goldfinger.
I think Storm Pussy Galore might be shortened.
Storm Octopussy.
I think Octopussy
Storm
might be.
Mayday.
I think Goldfinger.
That was Grace
might be
Jones,
as
wasn't
well.
it?
Stormfinger.
Or,
Yeah.
I don't know, characters from On the Buses.
Oh, that would be good.
Storm Olive.
Yeah.
Have they had a storm? No, they
I
haven't.
don't know.
I don't know.
But you see,
You know.
I
Storm
don't
Barbara
like,
Windsor.
I don't like the fact that they start at the beginning of the alphabet again, Because you see, I was
Boring.
being Savidon. I was always like the last to be picked to something alphabetically,
Oh, it's
and
always
then
comes
Paul
back to
was
you,
quite a
doesn't
long way
it?
in. But it always starts with A again, and I think they should sort of stop where they stop. So if they get up to Storm Elizabeth Taylor, they stop, and then they should start with, you know, Storm Frederica or something the following year, because it always goes back to A, and it's silly.
But it always goes back to bog standard, normal, old, boring names.
Well, Kiara.
Kiora. as I like to say.
Wasn't sort of.
Oh, it
bog
wasn't.
standard,
It was
was
not
it?
that interesting, really. God, let's put some glamour back into
We could have
life.
had Storm Shadragar.
Really?
Wouldn't that be exciting? Storm Shadragar. I played Shadragar in a play at school.
Really? That's terribly interesting, Paul. So, Paul, you've been boondoggling away down at the plot all week, making videos. You know what? I don't think that's you. I don't think that's you down there. I think it's a CGI.
It's all green screened, is it?
I think it's just a CGI of you shoveling shit. I really do.
And hefting the. Oh, you don't see me hefting the bags.
I think it'd be quite nice to do a CGI version.
What of me?
A little CGI animated Paul, and maybe I could be an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I've been told I'm like an artificial intelligence.
What, cold and cruel and unfair and joyless and all of those things.
No, once I had short dark hair and somebody did compare me to Jude Law. Not Jude Law, is it Jude Law?
I don't even know who you compared to.
Was it Jude Law in Artificial Intelligence, that movie? With that little boy playing a robot? And Jude Law was it Jude Law? Is that his name?
Yeah, that's
Is that the actor's name?
Yeah. I don't know if it's that
I
actor.
was,
No.
yeah. I was once young and beautiful.
You were. When
No,
we
I'm
met,
old and beautiful.
When we met, you had dark black
It was
curly
dyed.
hair
It was dyed.
and olive skin.
Olive skin? I've never had an olive skin.
Because you'd been on
before.
holiday. It was sort of bronzed. And then he got to about 28 and said, "I'm not going in the sun again."
Well, I did, and I made the right decision.
You could be looking like an aged rocker, like me.
Let's move on, Paul. So you were saying, I was saying, what have you been boondoggling away at?
Yeah, I've just been
plot?
doing lots at the plot. Well, sort of lots. There's quite a bit of tidying to do, and after Storm Dennis, there'll be even more tidying, obviously.
You know what I think we should do, actually? I think we should do a video of the storm and track a leaf as it blows across the garden, make 4 videos out of it and call it Carnage, Revenge of the Leaves.
A journey of the leaf across the garden.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on.
I did have a bit of devastation at the plot.
Devastation is
Yeah.
when you lose your home, Paul.
Yeah, the mug fell off the post. The mug that has appeared in so many videos now fell off the post.
That's not even your mug, is it?
It's not, and it's not even Tom.
You
Nobody
stole
knows
that,
whose
didn't you?
mug it is.
Really?
Yeah, nobody knows who's mug. So anyway, yes, so I have done quite a lot, and
Well, it's better now.
moving that compost, and I've been putting it into beds. So that has that's good, but I need to get a bit more cardboard and put more cardboard down. And I really need to try and... I'm going to do a mooch of cardboard around the streets to see if I can get more, because I need to empty them today if I can, if Storm Dennis will allow.
It's almost like a marmalade.
Is that the orange?
Oh, it's got almost like a Seville orange sort of flavour. Now it's got really strong at the bottom.
You know when you've been living with somebody for a really, really long time, and then suddenly you find out something about them, or something that they tell you that you had no idea.
What was that?
The fact you don't like Seville orange marmalade.
But that tea was quite nice, actually.
But I didn't know you didn't like Seville orange marmalade. So for years I've been buying Seville orange marmalade. And
Well,
do you prefer the marmalade Mum gets?
Well, actually, my favourite marmalade is actually Rose's lime marmalade.
Oh, I
That's
could
my
make
favourite.
some lime marmalade.
I'd rather you didn't.
You can't get marmalade, lime marmalade in Lidl though.
There's lemon and lime as well that they do.
I like the grapefruit lemon and lime.
I can't have grapefruit.
No, you can't.
I'm not allowed with the drugs.
In fact, we were talking about warfarin yesterday, weren't we, as well?
Anyway.
The other day, and you can't have grapefruit and warfarin either.
There's certain interactions with grapefruit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you need to be cautious about your marmalade. And be wary about those things that you didn't know for 27 years almost of a relationship.
We do not dispense medical advice. Thank you.
No.
So you will have also seen, hopefully by now, if you haven't, go and have a look, our Valentine's Day special.
Oh, yes.
With Vivi Gregory of What Vivi Did Next and Vivi's Kitchen Garden. And also, we were able to pick up direct from Vivi, our new Bunting. We're going Bunting mad in this house. Look at the beauty. Now, I'm sorry, I know what you're all thinking. Oh, he keeps promoting Vivi's shop all the time. Yes, I bloody do. Shamelessly, because the quality of the products is second to none.
Yeah.
That's why. God, honestly, get a grip, some of you.
You love the blue, don't you?
Oh my God. First of all, I am in love with the sky blue, what's it called?
Webbing tape. Edging. Web edging.
I'm in love with the sky blue. I love
Edging.
sky blue because
Is that a
it
new
actually
word?
suits me. That's why I like it. But this is called Blue Skies, this one. And look at the gorgeous fabrics. There's like a sort of paisley, florals. I mean, look at that one.
Isn't it florals?
That one are just stunning. Look at the cup. Oh, and look, right in the middle.
Oh, little clouds.
There's a blue sky. The detail, I mean, just don't flip it over like that, Paul. That's twisting it.
I was trying to flip
lovely
it
sort of
right.
polka dot. Oh, Paul, what? You always have to ruin everything. Look, and then my absolute favourite one right at the end. Look, deep blue with stars.
And dots.
Well, they're stars, Paul. It's a starry sky. Look at that. Gorgeous. Purchased from the Vivi shop. I'll put a link.
But I don't think she's got any of that left, has she?
Well,
She's got others though.
Yeah, because it sells out. You've got to move and get it.
Get in there fast.
Now. God. Thank you, bloody thank you. So, that's nice. Oh, word of the week. Word of the week.
Well, no.
Are you ready for word of the week?
Yeah, go on.
What?
Go on, I'm thinking what your word of the week is going to be.
Gallimimus. Gallimimus.
Gallimimus.
Gallimimus.
Does that mean the speed of the galaxy as it
No.
No.
No, it's nothing to do with galaxies, Paul.
Gallimimus.
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 Gallimimus. Gallimimus.
Is it a lovely, fluffy, tasty?
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with sponge cake, Paul. I'm always thinking about food.
Gallimimus.
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 I'll spell it for you. G-A-L-I-M for mother. A-T-I-A-S. Gallimimus. Can you guess what it means?
I can't guess.
Are you
anymore.
Googling it?
I haven't Googled it.
No, I'm talking to the people.
Gallimimus.
Gallimimus.
Gallimimus. T-S.
Right, I'm going to tell you what it means.
Tell me the first bit of what it means.
Confused.
It means confused.
No, you said the first bit of what it means, and that's the first bit.
Confused in a lovely, fluffy way.
It's confused or unintelligible talk. Yes.
Sort of like gallivant then.
What spouted from his mouth
Was Gallimatius.
Gallimatius.
Tius.
Shius. Gallimatius. Gallimatius. Yes.
No,
you
T,
no,
surely.
Sius. You could. No, you don't have to put the H in, actually. It's like sensual. Don't say sensual. Oh, it was right. Sensual.
His gallimatiousness was delicious and
Well,
divine.
hardly.
Of course it is. So is that sort of confused rambling?
Unintelligible talk, Paul.
Oh yeah, I do tend to. That's why leprechauns are good, you see, because they can quickly dart from one thing to another. So I am like a leprechaun.
Anyway, let's move on, shall we? So, other news.
Oh, you put that thing up about the fairies in the Isle of Man, the fairy people.
I did.
If you didn't see that on Planet Vegetaria, you put up that little, what was it? It was about 1970s clip of the local news, and they were talking about the fairy people.
And that's Planet Vegetaria, a Facebook group by Richard and Paul. That's breathed in a hair.
Since 2017.
That's contractual.
I thought that was a really interesting piece.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
It was. It was, and it was about how they sort of can trick you, and they can confuse you with their Gallimatious directions. They can confuse you, and you could just go around in circles all day and never know how to get back home. That's why you need to be nice to fairies, because they will guide you home well.
So, in other news this week on...
Aren't you going to ask me what my word of the week is?
No, because we only have one word of the week.
Oh.
There's only room for one, Paul. I think you'll find.
It's a uni...
Can I get on with
something.
what we need to talk about, Paul? Because otherwise it's too bloody long. Other news this week on Signed Clyde. I have a new release of a piece of music that I wrote last autumn called First Frost of Autumn. It's music. It's mine. It's original. Go and listen to it.
And it's good. It's good.
Well, I quite like it.
I think it's good. It's not like the other rubbish you produce. I think this one is really nice, and when it gets to the end of it, you sort of want it to carry on. So you're going to be writing some more, aren't you?
I've written probably about 10,000 songs in the past 10 years, probably.
And
But
some of them
not-
go diddly 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 dee.
I don't think any of them go like that, Paul. Really?
I'm sure one or two of the 10,000 do. Yeah. But it is very good.
You know, don't mock, Paul, because that
I'm
was
not
quite a big
mocking.
thing for me,
It
releasing
was.
that
It
piece
was
of
huge.
music, because I don't normally release whole pieces of music to the general public.
No, he was very anxious, weren't
I
you? You had
was.
a little
Of course,
anxiety, and
one-
shall I press this button and upload it or not?
One doesn't want to be criticised, not being a professional musician at all. More of a sort of artist, I believe, really.
Artiste.
Electronic artist. So yes, one is nervous about these things. Anyway, you wanted to talk about your thing. No. Also talking about creativity and gorgeous things. My photo store is now open
Yes.
at Pickfair. That's pickfair.com/Richard and Paul, I think. I'll put a link in the description box
Yeah,
below.
I think you better. Is it Richard and Paul, or is it just you?
No, it's Richard and Paul,
Oh,
but it's
right.
by me.
It's yeah.
By
All
me.
the photo, well, most of the photos you see are taken obviously by
What do you mean
Richard.
most of them? All of them are.
Well, no, all of them on there are, yes. Most of the photos that people see
You
are
mean
taken
when
by
you take efforts and post them on bloody Vegetaria.
I take lots of
Bless.
photos of food that we're eating,
Do you?
and they all look pretty much the same, don't
No,
they?
they're not bad for a phone.
No.
So
no.
you-
You like my tablet camera. He likes my tablet camera, don't you?
Well, I think you should
think
use
it's
it more
much,
often.
much
It's
better.
much better than your phone.
Yeah, I think it is, but it's a tablet, so it's more
Well,
cumbersome.
learn.
Well, you're going to get me batteries for your Olympus camera, your
My
old
old one.
Olympus camera. So I'm
Yeah.
going to hopefully start doing that. I used to like photography when I was a kid. My brother, Perry, was a really good photographer. He taught me about all the f-stops and things
Did
like
he?
that.
Well, you forgot all of that,
I
didn't
have
you?
forgotten all of those things. I don't know where his camera. It was in a sort of green nylon bag with all the lenses and things. And it after he died, several months after he died, it just vanished. I don't know where it went to. And but I love so many things. You see, I do. Yeah. So hopefully I will be able to use the camera, the red Olympus camera, to do better videos. Because Richard showed me how to do that, haven't you?
Have you finished waffling now, Paul? So finally, because
What do you
not
mean,
a long
finally?
one. Look, they've had plenty of bloody videos this weekend. Honestly, we've
I
provided
know.
huge amounts
I
of
can-
quality entertainment all bloody weekend.
I want to be Gallimimus.
Gallimimus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to talk about, the art of random gifting. No, we had these lovely cups.
Yes.
That was a random gift. And I gave Vivi a random gift yesterday. I'm not going to say what it is. It's personal, private. We're friends, private. But it's nice to give.
It was a highlighter pen. It was yellow.
It was heartfelt.
What did Vivi say?
Oh God, that's random. So I wanted to talk about random gifting. I think it's fabulous.
It is.
Because I think people feel driven to gift people on birthdays and Christmas, Valentine's. But I
Easter.
think giving a little gift to somebody, even if you didn't spend any money on it, you know, even if it was something personal that you're passing on, I think is lovely.
I think it
Don't you
is.
think?
I think it is.
It's fun,
Yeah.
it's a surprise, it provokes a reaction. You know, we get sent some lovely random gifts, and it's always a delight. And, you know, no matter how big or small, it's just lovely. So I think we should do more of that in life.
Well, I think we should
Don't wait for an occasion, because frankly, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't.
I think we should also sort of gift by just being generous to people, not necessarily giving, but just smiling at
I know,
people
but a small
and being
gift
nice. Yeah, a small gift is
is
absolutely
lovely.
lovely. But smiling at people in the street is also lovely. I had the most horrendous journeys on the underground this week. I haven't been on the underground during rush hour for ages and ages and ages. And I got off at Bank to go to the Darwin lecture on Tuesday, and so that was sort of in rush hour. And it was just absolutely packed, and everybody looked all sort of frantic or expressionless. And I sort of smiled at a few people, and I just got that blank stare back. And then on Thursday morning, I had to go into town early for a Social Farms and Gardens event, a great event that day. But it was rush hour, and everyone on the tube, again, just emotionless, and and I was smiling at people. I mean, not inanely. I was just sort of like, smile. And it was sort of like, oh God, who's that nutter? Yeah, but hey. Yeah, random gifting. Because we had another random gift yesterday from Vivi, didn't we?
Oh, we did.
We had this lovely book, which I have looked at this morning.
What's it called?
The Allotment Cookbook by
yes.
Pete Lawrence.
Would you like a cookbook? A cookbook?
And it's actually, it might not be the cookbook for everyone because it doesn't have photos in it.
Oh.
It has lovely drawings. Where there are drawings, they are sort of little drawings of vegetables and things. Is that a Swede? Yeah, it's a Swede there. And it's lovely, so thank you very much for that, Vivi. Absolutely delightful. And that's the type of thing that Vivi has in her shop, plugging that again. That's the type of thing. Oh yeah, look.
It's quite wily windy.
I feel a sort of Kate Bush sway coming on. Don't you?
Also I always feel a Kate Bush sway coming on. It's permanent. You also wanted to mention your bloody blog.
Oh yes.
Bloody blog.
Now I've got a number of blog posts in my head.
What's it called, first of all?
A Guernsey Gardener in London. So if you go to richardandpaul.com/blog, that is where I blog.
And that's a play on one of Paul's favourite films.
Yeah.
An American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
A Guernsey Gardener in London. Do you get it?
Because I'm a Guernsey gardener living in London. It's
Clever.
amazing.
Clever.
Amazing.
Who came up with the idea?
I think I did.
I don't think you bloody well did. I think it was me.
So yes, so A Guernsey Gardener in London, do have a look at that blog. Today I'm going to be writing 3 blogs, which will go out in pretty quick, succession. Yeah, just like sowings, pretty quick succession. So that will be up.
It's
And
gone
one
quite
of them,
dim, hasn't it?
one of them is about the compost that I picked up last week from a very, very big pile at a local riding school.
Ooh, lovely.
And there were goats. There were goats. And guess what there wasn't, though? Sheep! There were no
You
sheep.
just temporarily deafened me.
Oh, the joys of life.
Where were the horses then?
All the horses were there. They've got about 30 horses. They got a lot of horses. They were all there, and there were 2 horses being quite amorous as well.
What were the goats doing then?
Me, like that. They were just so cute. They were and they were sort of those goats that sort of bounce. You know how goats bounce? Those little goats bounce. Yeah, and they were.
I feel quite hungry now.
Is that because I've just taken a loaf out of the oven?
I can smell the bread, and it's making me feel hungry.
Well, you can't have it yet. It's just come out of the oven.
For food.
Hangry.
No, not yet.
Oh, he's not hangry yet.
Although,
He's
give me
just
a few
hungry.
minutes.
It doesn't take long. It really doesn't take long.
No, I could do with a mid-morning snack.
We've got some wraps. And we've got crackers. Could have some crackers with some peanut butter.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Go and make it for me. Thank you.
Well, I will. Yeah.
Thank you. Bloody thank you.
I'm not going to do it now, though. I'll do it later this afternoon.
So that's it, I think.
Is that it?
This week's...
Are you sure? There must be more.
No, that's it.
No.
Literally. Don't start reading the list again. All done, all done, 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 done,
Look
done.
at that. We haven't
Done,
done
done,
that.
done, done, done. All done. Lovely.
Oh, no.
So, thank you very much for watching.
What have we been watching on television
We
this
hope
week?
you've
We haven't watched Endeavour yet. Vera's finished and Endeavour's started. Yeah. We weren't that enamoured by the first 2 episodes of Vera, but enjoyed the last couple. So it's Endeavour now. We haven't watched the last week yet. So there's another one today.
thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in to our... What?
I was looking at you.
Oh, good.
Admiringly.
Don't start being weird, Paul. So it's getting really dark out there and dim and strange. The light's gone really strange.
And wet.
Yeah, so thank you. Take care in all the storm action. And we'll see you very soon for more fun and frolics on Richard and Paul.
And we'll be back next week for another Sunday Chat!
Thank you. Bye.
Look, can I just rustle my feet?
Oh, you didn't, Paul. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye! You could wait and have some bread with Marmite, or not Marmite, with yeast extract on it. Could do that. It's done really well. Maybe should I go and get the loaf and show them the loaf? It's got a lovely dome on it, this one. Yeah.
Bye.